Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD and I'm busy.
Patty.
And I'm Jimmy.
Woo! Okay, hold on. I gotta turn on my YouTubes.
You gotta do that.
On my YouTubes, let's turn down the noise first. Oh,
sure?
I can't.
Yep, you can't.
You
That's
gotta wait
why
till
it
you
always
open
happens.
it up. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm getting there. The Nerdery.
Well,
hooray!
I'm having a fair over.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing my bracers and drinking from my cup.
Bracers. I don't know. That just sounds
Man
like
bracelets.
Garter belt, like for
like
dudes. A bracer.
But Deadpool, man, that's fucking awesome. I love it. Bought those at fair. This was the last weekend. It was an extended weekend. You get 3 days of actual fairground being open, and we camped out we camped out. Let's see, camped out Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Yeah, so 3 nights.
Nice.
And grilled our own food, went to the fair, and checked out all the cool stuff they have. But the best part about the last weekend is there's more nighttime. You know, sun goes down about 5:30, so everybody lights up their shop with Christmas lights, and they even have like contests, you know, on the campgrounds for people to set up their own Christmas decorations and whatnot. And
generators and stuff.
To some extent, I'm sure there's.
Okay, I was gonna say, how do you light up the lights in the campground?
I mean, people would buy like the smaller generators.
Okay.
You know, and it was really cool. I mean, you got to see some neat stuff, and you notice the shops more because you can see the interiors. They keep their lights on at night, and you get to see a lot more than you would during the day. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pricey, but it's a good way to get out there. You know, we had King's Passes, which basically were the whole season, and I equate it to maybe taking a cruise.
Yeah.
You know, but you've got to do a lot of the work, and you're not paying for the like 5-star treatment.
Yeah.
You're paying for the experience.
You're paying to rough it.
Yeah.
But in a good experience, then it's worth it.
You get to see some cool stuff there. So.
Yeah.
But
interesting people.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures. They
doing interesting things.
You go drink.
Yes, some interesting people doing interesting things.
You can go get drunk in public. It's great.
And see a man dressed up like Fawn.
It's like, for me, it's a lot of relaxation because it's people watching. The only stressful part about fair is getting to fair. Mm-hmm. You know, and then wondering if you forgot that 1 or 2 things. Are you good to go, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to, tell you all my experience for the weekend, and it was a lot of fun. So we'll move on to the next topic now that JD has everything in order.
Yes, I do have everything in order. Running late as usual. And it's the end of the year. So, just like every year, it's the best of 2017 coming up. And I wanted to do something different this year. Because normally we all pick internally, and I go through and see what was most popular throughout the year. This time I want to do something a little different, and I want to take suggestions from our viewers. And I'm not promising everything that y'all suggest will get onto the ballot, but I promise I will heavily consider every single suggestion we are given.
That's for everybody viewing now, anybody that views this video, if they want to comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And something else I'm going to do different. Normally we do it towards the end of the year, and then at the beginning of the new year, we announce the winners. I'm not going to do that. The ballots will not go up until the new year. Because I actually want to do a full calendar year from January 1st to December 31st. So I'm going to do it the whole year.
This is all according to the fact that, we don't have any issues like a recount in Florida or something crazy like that.
Thankfully, the system we use is very, very good at... It's very rare that something gets tied with something else.
Okay.
And I normally will not vote just to see in case there is a tie. I go through and I cast mine.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So there's that.
So he would be the tiebreaker if something were to happen.
Exactly.
All right.
So you're Mike Pence of the Nerdery?
Oh, God.
More the Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Swing vote. That was Costner, wasn't
it? Can I speak to the hearts and minds
I'd make
of people
her sleep
out
on
there?
the couch tonight.
Think about that, okay?
Just saying.
If we have a Trump impeachment, what are we in for? Do you want it?
I don't think
I'm
we
still
need to
praying
get
for
into that on
apocalypse
the show
here.
now.
You know that. Hey, I'm. If Cthulhu rose up from
Hell
the depths
yeah.
of the ocean
Hell
tomorrow
yeah.
and mankind was doomed, I would be like, okay, cool,
Legit.
we're good. I mean, I can.
Everything's taken care of now.
Give
All
me
right.
a boat.
Done.
We don't have to worry about it.
I wouldn't want to be. I was like, no, no escaping Cthulhu. I'd rather be a quick death than slow.
Well, the
just
one
into
comic I
madness.
read, Cthulhu had like an influencing power.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't just kill everyone.
Well, no,
His
no.
evil like influenced them
Well, yeah.
to like.
It would
yeah.
drive people insane.
Yeah, that's
That-
exactly it. So.
But
In the
back
Mouth
to the
of
best of
Madness.
2017.
Yes.
Hey, that was in 2017, that comic I was talking about, and it was my favorite one this year.
There have been a lot of groundbreaking comics out this year. Last year, Captain America Steve Rogers #1 with the Hail Hydra issue. That was
Yep.
definitely groundbreaking. Unfortunately, it was all over very, very quickly.
Well, they were doing it weekly, I think.
Yeah.
It was insane, and they cranked out like 11 or 13 issues total.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's ridiculous.
But this year 451 Media is Stained. That definitely broke some new ground
Okay.
in areas that comic books normally don't go. And to look at that is probably because a lot of writers and a lot of publishers, they don't want to deal with such a tender topic.
Right.
But David Barron, the hell with it. This is a story, and people need to be informed. So we're doing it. And 451 Media is definitely not afraid to push boundaries and keep you guessing. Red Dog was absolutely incredible. So those are two
And
really good comics.
You've let me look at Stained, and I will agree. I mean, it's really good artwork. The line work is nice. It's very appealing, and the story is gut wrenching.
Yes.
If 451 Media really tries to, it seems like they really drive towards the emotional aspect of a human being and really kind of make you reflect on yourself. So it's almost like even though you're reading something really complex in some cases and maybe totally gut wrenching, it's still telling you something about you. That if it tugs at those heartstrings, then that means you've got something there.
Yeah.
You realize that humanity in itself, going and empathizing, with the characters in the story.
Yeah.
And realizing that, that situation's messed up, and how would I feel if I were put there,
Yeah.
And they do a good job of that.
And we had comic book events. Marvel had the Empire. What was the actual name of that event?
The
Something.
Secret Empire.
Secret Empire.
Yeah.
And then DC. Well, we had a bunch of events from DC this year. We had Metal. Right now we're in Doomsday Clock.
And those tie-ins were freaking amazing. Man.
Yeah.
Like, we grabbed as many of them as we could find.
The Button. That's all been this year.
Yeah. You can find that in trade. The Metal, they crank out their trades pretty quick now.
Yeah, they do. They don't hesitate.
But the Metal is amazing, and it is a start off to something that's probably going to be about as big as, like, the Blackest Night, the introduction of new universes or new characters from universes. Will these characters stick around? Will they be taken out of the picture? Is this a one-time thing? But I think it's opening the door for more possibilities.
Yeah. We had a bunch of comic book nerd films this year. Guaranteed every single one of those is going to be on the ballot.
Shit ton of series too.
Yes, and a lot
Insane
of streaming
amount
series.
of streaming series.
And that is going to be a massive ballot because that's something that I'm not going to weigh out on whether or not it should or shouldn't be on the ballot because there's just been so many of them. They're all going to be on there.
I noticed something this week that I thought was a little bit confusing. So Netflix does a lot of Marvel series.
You saw Runaways, didn't you?
Yes.
What'd you think?
I really liked it. But Hulu has them too.
Yes.
Just different ones. I would have thought that would have been a conflict of interest
Wait.
type of thing.
They both have Runaways?
No.
No, okay.
But they have different titles, but they're both Marvel.
Well,
I would think that
look,
Marvel would be like, okay, we're picking this platform.
Look, you got to remember these. You know, Marvel Comics is owned by Disney,
Yeah.
so they do have legal control of it.
I just thought it was weird they'd pick two.
But
Like, we'll put it all over everything.
think about all the other companies that it has legal control over because they're under an umbrella of networks.
And they're getting money from each of the ones that they pick. So
Yeah.
they're getting money from this one and getting money from that one.
Yeah.
It makes sense to do more than one.
They're,
Yeah.
if they want, if somebody wants something to happen, they just tell them to shut the fuck up and get to work, and we'll pay you, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I can equate it to. What I thought was interesting about that series was the imagery. There was some pyramid imagery, like the all-seeing eye as well. There was a scene where these two girls, one was a foster sister. She had been adopted by the family. She's scared and she wants to lay in the bed with her sister, and her sister's holding her singing a song, and it pans down the bed, and you notice the bed sheets actually have eyes printed on them, like just very basic eyes. It was really crazy. But anyway, not even going to go into the whole cult
I like
sacrifice
this series,
thing.
so far. I was pissed off when I had to wait for more. I hate that.
What I think is crazy is the imagery. But
Yeah. This is solid, though. Definitely worth a watch.
No. I was impressed with the story. It just, some of the stuff in it kind of stuck out.
Yeah, Keith.
What did Keith say?
He says, I don't have Hulu, so I'm going to have to see what's on there soon by Marvel. Quite a bit. There's quite a bit.
Yeah. And, of course, the freemium games, I'm going to put those on there just like I did last year. I believe Smite won last year, which I found astounding because I played Smite and I hated it. I hated everything about it. It was such a simple box game. But anyways, yeah, that'll all be on there.
You got to put GTA 5 on there because I can tell you, man, playing that for the past 2 years. I apologize for the just went crazy with the vape, folks. But playing that for the past 2 years was just an insane habit, and I
Well, we'll do a new category, lasting games.
okay.
Go back 3 years in the most popular games over the last 3 years, and see how they rank up.
That stuff has been running for like 5 years, and they don't have plans to discontinue the servers.
Well,
for at least another 3 or 4.
very nice.
So.
And what about horror movies? Because I haven't watched any horror movies or horror series this year.
It seems like the series, I think, have done better than a lot of the movies I've seen. I'd have to sit back and go through the whole list of them from this year. I know It came out this year.
Yes.
I'm guilty for not watching it yet. I'm waiting for it to stream on something.
I'm willing to bet that's going to win by a landslide.
I bet it will too. That was the biggest one, I think, this year. I mean, there were some other ones that came out, obviously, but that's the one that stands out in my mind the most.
And
as being
Stranger
such
Things
a big
2.
thing. Exactly, but that's a series.
Yeah.
You know, Stranger Things 2 was a big deal. God, I've watched so many. So many. And then are you going to split it between spoof and real? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a special category just for spoof because that
like
has
Stand
become
Against
such a
Evil,
huge.
I think just came out last year, and that was great.
Oh, what was the one? What was the one with the kid that was like possessed, or he was like the devil's son? The bad seed.
Evil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Little Evil.
Little Evil.
That was
my
great.
God. That was
But that was
ridiculously
something not
hilarious.
everybody's seen.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things that should have been more popular than it is.
I liked it.
I loved it. I think people missed out on it.
I would say it deserved the hype that.
How about underrated movies? You could do that. Underrated.
That's hard to do without actually going back a ways.
Would you rather? Have you ever seen that one?
No, I didn't watch that one.
It's a
I don't
little cheesy.
watch a lot of the game ones.
Yeah.
I think Saw kind of burnt me out on that.
There's just too many solo movies.
Oh my god, yeah.
But it's got what's his name from Reanimator? I always forget his
Oh,
name.
the main guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know his
got
name
him.
either, but I know who you mean.
He basically plays the host of the game. They all get together. One of the Trailer Park Boys is in it. And
You suck.
we suck.
No.
Oh.
I'm saying Keith sucks.
I can't condone that because there was a horror story involving that very service.
I think I remember that one.
I think Jose's ready to make some nominations here.
All right. Whatever topic you want to throw out.
Yeah,
Have at it. Because we've already talked about a few, so.
I mean, if you want, I can just give us a nominee, and if it goes onto the ballot, I can pick which category it'll go in.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
All he's got to do is replay the video.
Yeah, your comments are being recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see it all on there. I mean, I'll see all of it now, too.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Give it to us.
Nah.
Lay it on us.
Nah.
Put that shit on the table.
Gentle.
Even if you'll have ideas
Very
for
gentle.
topics that we didn't do in the past.
Coco, is coming out, isn't it?
That just came out this past Wednesday.
Whoa.
So it will count.
Tanya and I went to the movie theater last night to go see Justice League, and it was absolutely ridiculous
Coco was
how
just
many people
crazy.
were there to see Coco.
Wow.
They had it on 5 screens.
And they were
They had it
loaded.
showing every
reminds
minute
me
of
of
the
the
day
Book
there
of
was
Life.
Coco showing.
I think it was the Book of Life it was called. It reminds me very much of that movie.
Haven't seen it.
Really?
We didn't go see Coco. We saw Justice League.
But I'm just saying, like, the
Amination?
Amination, yeah. Animation.
Is that like a laminated animation?
Yes.
Lamination?
Yes.
I like it.
But they're really similar and stuff.
But yeah, we can do CGI movies.
I just saw, what is it, Boss Baby? Baby Boss?
Boss
Whatever.
Baby?
Yeah, I just saw that today. It was adorable. I watched it. My kid had nothing to do with it. She was off doing her own thing. Me and Philip sat down and watched a little kid's movie.
Sometimes you got to.
She won't watch him
Our
anymore.
girls watched it and they were convinced that we would like it, so we watched it and they were right. It was actually really cute. So.
Yeah, my kid doesn't like it anymore. So.
Cars 3? Yeah, we can put Cars 3 on there. That was theatrically released. Yeah.
I heard it wasn't good.
I
And
haven't
he
seen
didn't
it either.
like it, so.
There was a Starship Troopers CG animated that came out direct to video.
That would be in another category.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's hard to compare stuff that like is
Kids.
released straight to video versus what is released in the theater.
Well, dude, if it ain't DreamWorks or Pixar, it might have a chance.
Jose says, I think Lego Batman is going to take it.
It might.
Yeah.
It didn't open with as.
Especially with adults being the ones who are actually doing the voting here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might.
DC Animated's been rather quiet this past year.
Says emoji.
They haven't put out Gotham by Gaslight, have they?
Not that I know of.
Says if Emoji Movie wins, I'm going to hang myself.
Wow.
I didn't get to see that one yet. I thought it looked funny, though.
My kids watched that one, but it didn't look. I didn't think
I
from what we saw.
couldn't tell you anything about it.
It seemed like it would be a lighter sausage party.
It's a sausage party made for children.
Hey
I
man,
loved
they'll work at
Sausage
anything.
Party.
It's like Sausage Party for children.
Yeah.
That's how they sold it. I mean, come
Oh,
on.
God.
So gross.
I know, right? I mean, it looked cute. I saw some previews, but at the same time, I was like, "This
I
is
think
pointless."
Sing did come out this year. I liked Sing.
Yeah.
Sing.
That's on Netflix right now, I believe.
I'd have
a
to
good
double
one.
check Sing.
I'd probably vote for Sing. That one's a good one.
Well, Punisher. I know we're just spitballing.
Yeah.
What's
Yes, Punisher is out on Netflix. That would be a direct streaming nerd movie or nerd series.
what I have to say about Punisher is I'm not disappointed with Bernthal's. I know they're going with kind of a different route with it, but I like the relationships they established. Micro actually being in it, there being a purpose, and it's just not a continuing murder spree to make a better or make a longer title.
Yeah.
But you do get to meet Billy the Butte, who in the comics becomes Jigsaw.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, it looks like it's going down that road. So there are some things about it that are different. But all in all, I've never been displeased with anybody who's ever played that character on screen. From Lundgren, to Jane, to I always forget him, Warzone.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
He played Volstagg, I think, in Thor.
He played the henchman in the other guys.
He was in G.I. Joe as Firefly. Ray Stevenson.
There you go.
There you go. It takes me a minute.
You know, say, man, if we have to resort to it, I got it over there on DVD.
Yeah, yeah. All the way to Bernthal. I mean, amazing series.
Another direct streaming horror movie that Tanya and I watched that I actually really enjoyed, 1922. And what made me think of that?
I haven't seen that one yet.
What made me think about that is you bringing up Thomas Jane, and I started watching the movie, and I'm like, man, that guy looks like a really old Thomas Jane.
That's because it is Thomas Jane.
And, like, I'm sitting here and I'm looking, and I was like, but it doesn't, like, he's got the similar facial structure, but he seems way thinner and a lot older. So I had to actually look it up, and sure enough, it's Thomas Jane.
Did they age him?
Yeah, through makeup, and then he dropped a lot of weight for the role.
Oh, wow.
But it is, I actually thoroughly loved it.
Okay, I'm going through a lot of the horror movies that came out this year, and it was seriously like the year of remakes and sequels. Like, seriously.
I mean, if you guys want to vote on this one, we'll give it a mulligan.
Yeah. Annabelle, Jigsaw, Alien, a new Chucky, new Rings, Jeepers Creepers 3.
They were running out of ideas.
Gerald's Game, Flatliners, Amityville The Awakening, Leatherface.
All right, I'm curious about Flatliners because I remember the
I know. I like the old one. The
Creep
Mummy.
2.
Dark Tower was
Creep
good.
2.
I know it wasn't like the books, but it was good.
I
There's
actually really
1922.
enjoyed The Mummy, the new
Really?
Mummy. Yes, I did.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I thought it was, now they should have advertised it with 100% less Brendan Fraser.
Hey, he may be a Scientologist, but you got to give Tom Cruise this. He doesn't know. He knows not to pick a shitty script.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
And I've heard he's nice to work with. I don't know.
Never mind the fact that he's just like batshit crazy.
Well, we're not going there. I mean, but we're just saying, hey, we're going to start getting some crazy chat feed here in a second.
Needed more Brendan Fraser. I love him. I do. I can't help it. Ever since he was like Encino Man.
Yeah, he's kind of a Hollywood joke right now.
He's like
Can't help
he's
it.
like 12 Screws
Or he's in
Loose,
Monkey
man.
Bun.
Come on.
Maybe that's why I like him.
I don't think he knows how to be anymore. He's probably like gone too far with it. He's off in his own.
Get Out was
dimension.
disappointing to me.
Remember Monkey Bone?
Fuck yeah, I own it.
Guilty pleasure.
No guilt.
No
Fuck
guilt.
that. I
No
own
guilt.
it. I love that movie.
Definitely no guilt. She openly fucking admitted that. That's like somebody admitting they liked Night at the Roxbury. No, Monkey Bone was better. Monkey Bone was better.
I kind of like that movie too.
Corky Romano.
Corky Romano probably would have been better if A Night at the Roxbury hadn't been made.
I just want a Mr. Peepers movie. Just 2 hours of Chris Kattan doing Mr. Peepers, not eating apples.
Keith said The Punisher was fucking solid.
I
Yeah.
still haven't
haven't
watched
seen it
it.
yet either.
We're still working our way through the Defenders.
Yeah, I'm doing that too right now.
I mean, you could watch it. If you watch season 2 of Daredevil, you could watch it.
I haven't
It
watched
doesn't have
Daredevil
anything
or
on it.
Punisher or there's very few of them I've watched, but I'm working on the Defenders. I really like that one. I watched Iron Fist.
Well, I would suggest at least watching Daredevil before watching
Yeah.
Punisher.
Well, Iron Fist is a lot slower paced than, say, Jessica Jones or Daredevil.
Well, you really had to have the tie there and realize what purpose the Iron Fist has. And the purpose is to be the gatekeeper
Yeah.
to the dragon. And the Hand are trying to bring this dragon back.
Yeah.
So it does go into the mystical
I think Iron
elements
Fist you
things.
did kind of need to watch ahead of time.
Yeah.
But like I haven't watched Daredevil and I don't feel like I'm really missing anything.
Iron Fist was a lot of Hand backstory. So it wasn't
Yeah.
Iron Fist you were tired of. It was the Hand you were tired of. I want to see Heroes
I don't know,
for
because
Hire.
I got really burnt out on Iron Fist watching the show really fast, and now, like, that's the parts in the Defenders that I just get bored, and I'd rather play on my phone during that scene than watch it, because that's so drawn out backstory.
I will say this, towards the end of the first episode, that one punch between Iron Fist and Luke Cage, I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
And, like, the whole fight, I'm just waiting. Like, he's got to do it. It's Luke Cage. He's not going to fucking touch him unless he does. He's light it up, man. And he finally does. That was so worth it.
Oh my god.
So yeah, if you.
I love the snarkiness between Jessica Jones and Matthew Murdock. Oh my god, the snarkiness is real. Like, fucking solid.
Well, she's a private eye, and she's having to deal with a blind lawyer
Yeah.
who does martial arts.
Best TV heroes. The Flash is going to be up there, that's for sure.
I haven't watched any of that one either.
I still love people. There's a certain thread, and I think it was on Reddit, of a guy being all pissed off because Ezra Miller was playing the Flash in Justice League and not Grant Gustin. And the line he specifically typed was Grant Gustin is the only Flash. And somebody responded, Grant Gustin isn't even the only Flash in the Flash.
Nope, he's not, and that's proof is in the pudding. DC says that their multiverse is like medium
that's
wide.
allowed.
Yeah.
And I liked this guy. He was cute.
He was hilarious.
You have a multitude of universes you could pull from, and the Justice League movie is just as separate from the TV series, but at the same time exists.
Yeah.
The greatest American hero?
Holy
What?
shit. That's old school. That's like 70s.
We're talking this year.
We're talking about 2017.
And
But greatest American hero, that is a cult fave.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know.
what's Barry's dad's name? Barry Allen's dad? Jimmy?
dude, it's been a while.
God damn it.
'Cause he's not even look, the guy who plays him still shows up, but he shows up as Jay Garrett.
Yeah.
So
Well, here's what I found really cool in Justice League.
Tim.
Tim?
I don't
That
know.
was a joke.
was it?
They
No.
just told me Tim.
Tim?
No, it's not Tim Allen.
No.
Um,
Oh, I didn't get it.
Now got it.
damn it, Patty.
I was like, that's not even close. That's
What do we need, Barry? More speed. That's what we need.
Henry Allen, yes. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you.
It's okay.
The guy who played Henry Allen in Justice League is the same guy who played Dr. Manhattan. And it for a moment, when Henry Allen first appears in the film, you don't see him, you just hear him. But his voice is so close to the actor in The Flash that for a second I thought, no way they got the same guy. No way.
And they
It
did.
sounds like him.
They did.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not the same Henry Allen in both universes. It's Dr. Manhattan. And by the way, if you're not reading,
Doomsday Clock?
yes, you're missing out.
I got the lenticular cover,
I got it, and I got a standard cover.
the Rorschach, and when you move it,
It's the Trinity.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
yeah. You saw it?
I didn't see it, but that sounds cool.
Yeah, it is. I'll bring it in. But yeah.
If
Jose
read the book.
asked,
Read the
so
book.
Is
Read the book.
Manhattan going to be the new DC god?
Read
Who
the book.
knows?
Read the book. Read the book.
Who knows? All I know is in the button, he takes Reverse Flash and basically blinks him out of the Batcave, and then he appears, but he's like half disintegrated because there's this blue energy coming off of him. He's dying, and all he can say is, "I saw God." So there.
Yeah.
Think about it. Blue energy. He got blinked out, blinked back in, and he's dead.
You're talking about that cover, right?
Yeah, that cover's awesome.
Whoa.
I
That's
don't know
weird.
how well you can see.
Well, we'll find out here in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
There's a delay. So,
Didn't he wreck the Flash and Green
The
Lantern?
lefts or right, dear? No. I'm still not getting it.
We're trying.
Oh, you got it.
Go.
You're doing your swirly circles.
you're doing your swirly circles. That's what we do here on the Nerdery.
Swirly
Swirly
circles.
Swirly circles.
Yeah.
And we do them the best.
Because we're awesome.
Yeah, we do it the Nerdery way.
Awesomeness.
Jose said, didn't he wreck Flash and Green Lantern?
Who?
I don't know who he is.
I assume
Someone we were
Manhattan.
just talking about.
Dr. Manhattan?
I don't know if that's happened. I mean, unless they sped up Doomsday Clock a bit and threw out a couple more titles.
No, it's just the one so far.
It's like, they're not even done with the metal.
No, they're not.
Good God.
But without question, Dr. Manhattan has a very large role to play in metal. We just haven't seen him yet. Well, look, okay.
Yes, it says he might have been wrong about that.
I feel like I have a bigger delay on my video than they do.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, we are broadcasting. I don't know if you are, if you're not pulling directly.
I'm using my cell phone thing, so. Keith says, I love the Iron Fist, but I like everything about his character. Even the cartoons. I think the live action show, he was more temperamental than the usual character, though. I still loved it. It was alright.
I don't think the actor's the problem. I just think the script was. If you give him a chance, like there is a relationship that could be established here between him and Luke Cage, and we might see the Heroes for Hire, which I think would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, those two guys basically doing a
Marvel 18.
yeah. You got the money, they'll do the job. You know,
And if you don't have the money, well, we'll
they'll
work
still
something
do the job.
See, I think I got bored with it because all those other shows, like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and all that, there was comedic relief between fight action scenes.
And
But
it was
in that one,
very
it was
quickly
it's
paced.
drama and fight action scenes.
Yeah.
And there was no like comedic relief in between. So the drama, I feel like there was more
I'm
drama
telling
and
you.
less action than I wanted.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
all right? It's the hand. Nobody wants to see backstory on the hand. And the reason why is because it's nothing but drama. Those people don't have a funny bone in their body. They've got one objective, and that is to worship the black sky when the black sky is established. As long as the black sky keeps going with what they, see as their objective,
Yeah.
then they don't rise up and say you're false, whatever.
Yeah.
So how do you find the comedy in that when these guys aren't even dealing with any desire to
How
laugh
about a couple
shit?
of ball punches? That'd be kind of funny.
Well, that's where the Heroes for Hire thing comes in. You've already got the hand ninja established.
Oh.
Shit, so what's up? Did I screw up?
No. Nominees for hero movies. I'm going to give it to Logan, but Wonder Woman is fighting it. So hard to ask for a good Power Rangers movie. Oh, is it too so hard to ask for a good Power Rangers movie? Oh, yay. Keith bought a Star
Star
Labs
Labs
shirt.
Nice. Very nice.
I saw both Logan and Wonder Woman, and
That's a tough one.
yeah,
For different reasons.
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have to say Wonder Woman because
I'm leaning towards Wonder Woman.
It felt more uplifting.
Yeah.
However, it is a tough call because Logan was the last time you're going to see Patrick Stewart. You're going to see Hugh Jackman.
It was
as the
gut wrenching. It
Yeah.
made you emote. Yeah.
Well, to me, like the biggest thing about Logan was the prophecy of his death that he was given in the Wolverine. You know, he dies holding his heart in his hand, and he died
that
holding her
fucking
hand.
killed me. So I cried during both. So I don't know.
Yeah, so
For different reasons.
that right there to
It was
me
a
just
metaphor.
like
That fucking killed
yeah,
me.
It's a fucking metaphor.
Killed me.
that just to me that just bumped that movie up so high.
Oh, Guardians 2 was really fucking good. And
Yeah.
I didn't watch the new Thor.
Oh, the new Thor is epically
He's been
hilarious.
talking all
Yeah.
kinds of
Hey, man.
awesomeness about that.
We're gonna steal this shit and get out of here. You want to come?
It says, or what about the Superman killed the Justice League movie? I haven't seen the Justice League movie yet either.
There's some epic moments. Something that I've wanted to see for a long time. An incredibly just pissed off Superman. And fuck you all. I'm gonna kill you all.
Did we
So,
see?
we see a glimpse of it. And it made me so happy
Aww.
as a Superman fan. It's like, yep, y'all are fucked. No comment from Giggles over there?
I mean, it's still early. I don't want to say too much about the
Yeah,
movie.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
Thumbs
shit
up
yet.
or thumbs down?
I'm
Like, how
yeah.
far
I
up and
liked
how
it.
far down?
I mean, it would definitely be a thumbs up. I don't know how to say how far up. It was good.
How would you rate it next to Wonder Woman?
I think I prefer Wonder Woman,
Okay.
but not like by a whole
Yeah.
lot.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I got you.
Just trying to figure out what to do with them.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of little moments in Justice League. It just, oh shit, yeah,
How's
that's
my
happening.
boyfriend? Was my boyfriend fantastic?
He's snarky as shit in that movie.
I think you'll like it.
That's awesome.
Like,
I definitely have to see it now.
He cusses and has that rugged demeanor about him.
Yes, I'm all about it. Damn it. I definitely have to see it now.
Yeah.
I just hate going to the theater.
Who are we talking about?
Jason Momoa.
Oh.
Justice League.
God,
Yeah,
it's
he's
wonderful.
snarky as shit in that movie.
I don't know how he got beat out. Sexiest man.
Oh, I don't know. I
Because-
posted about that. I
Because
was
they don't
like,
choose by popular vote.
yeah. yeah.
There's an
There's
electoral
electoral
college
college.
at People Magazine. And that's how he won.
Blake Shelton? Like, really? Fucking really?
Tell me you're joking about that. They didn't even go for a recount. Seriously? It's bullshit. It's frustrating. I don't get that. It's weird.
Okay. Sorry.
But I don't know.
Here we go.
I just thought that would be the logical choice. I mean, the guy's got a good attitude too. So I think he's kind of like a really, really chill
What
dude.
the
His
fuck?
acting career is
Oh my God, Keith, no,
What?
no.
What did Keith say?
Oh, do you mean Jose?
Oh, yeah, Jose, my bad.
Says there was a Russian superhero movie released. It's called
The
Guardians.
Or Guardians.
There's a bear with a minigun, a ninja, a military dude, and a hot hick. Is it hick or did you
That's
mean
gotta be
chick?
I think
Hot
that's a
chick.
chick.
Could be a hillbilly. I don't
A
know.
Russian hillbilly?
Sure.
What's she gonna do?
Russia's
Like throw
probably
a
got
boiling pot of
hillbillies.
borscht on you? Is that what she's gonna do?
Yes. Russia's probably got hillbillies. I'm telling you. I think everywhere.
It's gonna
does.
be like grandma, some grandma somewhere out in the mountains,
Yes. With her pet bear. Duh.
with a minigun. Why not?
With a minigun.
That sounds ridiculous. I might give it a watch. It sounds like that like Japanese or Korean schlock film. Like they had one like Biozombie, where this soda was engineered by the government there, and it basically turned people into zombies. Somebody gets a hold of it and drinks it, and you got it's ridiculous.
You know what,
It's hilarious.
Jose? I'll do a survey on say Facebook and Twitter to see if that movie will be included in the superhero movie genre. because that wasn't released here, man. That's kind of a hard one to judge. So I'm gonna let the audience do the deciding on that one.
I'm having issues. There we go. I had to shut it down before and redo it because we were lagging too hard on mine.
Well, we're talking about lagging.
Yeah, you know.
No, but Thor was epically hilarious.
Sweet.
Let's do Get Help. No, I do not want to do Get Help. We're gonna do it. No, because it's embarrassing. It's not. And the elevator door opens and you got Thor dragging Loki, and Loki's acting like he's hurt and get help, my brother, and he picks him up and throws him at him.
Oh my god, that's a perfect.
Well, they were brothers.
Yeah.
Same concept with the biohazard soda that what made the Cloverfield monster, but it was a smoothie, and he said, "Oh my god, I'm not dropping that movie theory."
You know what? I really haven't seen the evidence to depict whether or not that's a monster or an alien, but my girlfriend says.
I say alien.
I mean, that you saw Cloverfield Lane. That was in that universe. So.
And that's spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
So I don't know. That's how I feel about the Cloverfield monster.
Yeah. That movie came out this year, didn't it, or was it last year?
Which one?
10 Cloverfield Lane?
Last year, I think.
Last year.
Okay.
Because it was nominated last year, I think.
It was?
I don't think it won, but
No.
I think it was nominated.
Well, it was okay, but I definitely wouldn't have voted for it, so. You know.
And then, we gotta start throwing sci-fi stuff in there.
Yeah. I like a good sci-fi.
Yeah.
Well, what about, what was it, Valerian?
Valerian? I haven't seen it. I know it's in Walmart right now.
Was that last Star Trek movie this past year, or was that this year?
That was last year, I believe.
Yeah, it's December release.
Okay.
So you can expect a Star Wars movie pretty much every December.
Yeah. Yeah. And the movie theater doesn't close. So they're not closed on holidays. They're open.
Really?
Most definitely. Yes.
That's
Because
a big
people
day.
will leave.
Christmas Day
the
and
party
Thanksgiving
and
Day
go-
are big movie theater days.
Yeah, they said
I have
Thanksgiving
gone
Day
to the
was
movie
ridiculous
on
due
a
to
holiday.
Coco.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
I'm mesmerized by The Shiny.
We're watching Doctor Strange, by the way.
We are. And they're doing the shiny thing.
Yeah, how much?
The
How much
shiny
of an
wax
appearance
on,
does he
wax
have
off.
in the whole in Thor?
Can't turn that
Thor Ragnarok.
Oh.
Very little, honestly.
Okay. How much Jeff Goldblum do you get?
Oh, I love it.
You get a pretty fair amount of Jeff Goldblum.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I want to see him play the Grand Master. That looks awesome.
I want more Doug.
We're done. Big
So-
rock guy.
Yeah.
I was really excited, and this is so stupid, but I was really excited. Back home, my favorite vegan restaurant, they posted pictures. Jeff Goldblum was there chilling and stuff, and they like posed with him. And then my friend Laura, that does the triathlon, she was out running and stuff, and she saw him running through Syracuse too. He apparently is a runner and enjoys vegan food.
There you go.
Awesome.
So yes,
Cool.
so you can like him even more. We're reading comments.
Oh yeah, Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. I still haven't seen Planet of the Apes.
I haven't seen the latest. We haven't seen the latest one. We've seen the other two.
Then you need to see the latest one.
Yeah, we do. We keep talking about it.
I think Woody
I
Harrelson's
need
supposed
to
to be
see the new
bad.
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
The new Blade Runner is good.
I really like the old one, so.
It's good.
Was it
and
as weird as the old one? The old
it's
one was
linear
really
too.
weird.
It's linear too, because you do encounter Deckard again. Pretty significant appearance of Deckard. Anyway, it's interesting. It all has to deal with him in a lot of respects. So I would say it's a great continuation to Ridley Scott's vision of do androids.
Just the
bring
feel of
electric
the first one was really weird.
The reason why is probably because it was all shot at night.
But it was wonderful. Like, it had that, like, magic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know how to describe
Harrison Ford hated it.
I felt that it was
It
almost inspiring. Like, I don't know. It makes me want to make stuff. Because it was so bizarre. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I guess artists just find inspirations from weird things like that.
You want to get weird on Blade Runner, the original? You got to go find like the super deluxe cut that has like the 4 or 5 hours of, you know.
Oh.
Good luck. I don't know how to get a hold of it, but if you can.
What are we getting a hold of?
Like the Blade Runner super deluxe version that had like 5 hours of extras.
Oh,
I would totally sit through it. Honestly,
I
would.
It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
amazing. It's like the line at the end that Rutger Hauer gives out was totally ad-lib. That was him.
That's cool.
You know?
I think sometimes I enjoy the special features more than actual movies. Like, I like learning about it. I don't know.
I have a whole documentary on Superman, so...
See?
Yeah.
You feel me?
We need to do a show on the lack of special features.
Oh!
And disc
That makes
format
me so mad.
media now.
Yeah, pretty much now, if you want all the special features, you got to get Blu-ray.
Or any.
Yeah.
No, 4K. They're starting to drop Blu-ray.
Really?
They're pushing more of that stuff into the 4K, I think.
Wow.
If even that. You know, they might even not even be doing behind-the-scenes stuff anymore.
Yeah, some movies I've gotten don't have any. Even on the Blu-rays and stuff. Or they'll, like, throw you a tiny little nothing.
Well, it's
And
the
that
only
pisses me
format
off.
we're going to buy the movie, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm Blu-ray.
It's either buy the cheap DVD that has nothing, buy
Mm-hmm.
the Blu-ray that has some stuff, or go buy the 3D that has everything.
Ugh. That makes me so mad.
That went out. But anyway.
Let me stop you right there. I'm in.
What the hell? I'm lagging again.
Are you sure?
See, you're not there. See? You're
Wow.
not there.
JD's
there you
back.
are.
Oh, he's back.
Do you see? Like, that's
We
one
got a
hell of
horrible
lag.
lag on your phone.
On my phone, I'm having
What's
a
the
terrible
video
lag.
look like
I
on the computer?
apologize.
It's not as bad as hers.
Okay.
Okay, let's shut that down again.
Keith was complaining about lag earlier.
Yeah, and Philip texted me too that our video cut out for a minute, but it might have just been him.
It might be the YouTube. We're trying to
YouTubes.
broadcast while you're trying to stream.
Well, I'm not on their Wi-Fi, so.
What it may be is our OBS is still, like, one version back. Because I keep forgetting about it until I boot up for the show, and by the time I'm booting up for the show, I don't have time to do that crap right now.
Yeah. There we go. So what else came out this year? So much comes out every year, it's hard.
Yeah. When was
Orient Express came out.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I hadn't seen it either.
It's a
My grandmother
remake.
said it was really good. But it's Kenneth Branagh.
Best action movie, John Wick 2
Probably.
and
I haven't seen it.
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Maybe Atomic Blonde. I want to see that still.
Ooh. I would say
Fast and the Furious
I would
is
say
very
between John
rinse and
Wick-
repeat.
John Wick and Atomic Blonde, I would say those two would probably have it. If I've seen them.
The gym I go to, they have actual a room with all the cardio machines, and they have a big screen, and they've been playing John Wick 2 a lot. Granted, I can't watch more than a half hour of it at a time.
You just got to go at the right time.
Yeah.
Every time.
From what I've seen, it looks like a really, really good movie.
I don't really watch action movies, so. But I still wanted to see Atomic Blonde. That looked like it was decent.
Yeah.
Don't know squat about it.
Me neither. But didn't it have Charlize Theron?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I like her, so.
You haven't seen her play a character quite like that since, what, Aeon Flux?
Yeah. That's what I was
So-
thinking it would be kind of similar to.
It's cool to see that
But
she's still
blonde.
down to do movies like that, but
Ian Flux pissed me off, though. Because I was a fan of the cartoon.
it would have been really hard to pull that off.
Yeah, but still, like,
There's
it was
a lot-
so.
There was a lot to that art
Yeah.
that you couldn't reproduce.
Like, her hair wasn't even close. And Trevor, don't even get me started on Trevor. Trevor looked nothing like the actor they found. I wanted to punch him in the face.
They gave that shit a low budget, and I think they
I don't
did
care. They
well.
could have found a taller guy that would have taken scale. Because Trevor was, like, obscenely tall. And blonde. Not brunette and 5'7". I wanted to punch him in the face. Sorry, not sorry.
You used to watch it back when you were a kid on Liquid
Hell
television.
yeah.
Liquid television.
Hell yeah.
Liquid television.
You know, that shit's got like a place in my heart,
Yeah.
and then they mess it up.
I remember. Hey, look. I'm not going to argue with you. I understand why you feel that way, and you can move past it.
Maybe I can't, Jimmy.
Well, you know what? You're just going to have to walk it off. I'm sorry. Shit. What the hell else do you want me to say? I'm just trying to be supportive, for fuck's sake. It rags me all of a sudden.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You're being awfully quiet over there tonight.
Jose says Atomic Blonde made me tired. Said that one fight scene. No spoilers.
Really?
Fight scenes generally make me tired, so I don't know.
So there's a lot of dialogue and running.
I like dialogue. But maybe it was too much for him. I like movies where nothing happens. But that's just me. Tanya does too.
Have Kevin Smith direct everything.
I heard he does great on other stuff. I haven't seen the episodes of, what is it, Supergirl he directed?
Oh, wow.
I think it was Supergirl he was working on. It was one of those type of
Wouldn't
things.
surprise me.
I haven't seen any of them, though. Comedies? I'd have to look up a list.
Yeah, we've never done a comedy category before.
Do something new.
Yeah? What the hell? Why not?
Okay, let's see here.
How are we going to watch all this?
2017.
No, we don't have to watch all of it.
Oh, okay.
They just have to have seen them.
Okay.
And just like always, like questions will
Why
be
is
optional.
Thor in comedies?
Because it's
It is a
funny.
hilarious
It's
movie.
a comedy.
Really?
They both
Yes.
say it's funny.
Okay. Chips.
Baywatch.
He had mentioned The Hitman's Bodyguard.
I wanted... Oh, God. I wanted to see
Bunch of stuff I've never heard of. No idea. I really apparently missed out on all... The Boss Baby. I've seen that one.
Daddy's Home 2.
Yeah.
Despicable Me 3. But that'd go in the CGI movies.
Yeah.
Same with Boss Baby.
Rough Night, where the girls kill the male stripper. I didn't see it, but I heard all the drama about it. Kung Fu Yoga. That looks interesting.
Jackie Chan.
I heard about that.
There's a lot of these that I don't know if they really belong on there.
Oh, crap. Kingsman 2. The Golden Circle.
Yeah.
That came out
What
this year.
about the other Jackie Chan flick?
What?
A serious role. It was like a hitman.
Why was Get Out a comedy? Go home, Google, you're drunk. Like some of these, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, definitely, but that would more go in the superhero, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Go in the Last of the Enforcers. But it didn't get a universal release in the U.S.
Like some of these belong in other places. Like Jumanji, I don't think.
I think that was more geared for comedy, though.
Babysitter was horror, but hilarious. But still, I would want to put it in horror. But yeah, I've never even heard of a lot of these. Okay, apparently I don't want comedy or action. So, yeah, there's that.
Well,
I don't like funny stuff, and I don't like the fights. I don't know, but I like superhero fighting. I like that stuff.
Because there's some serious ass whooping.
Yeah. I don't know, the whole action blowing
I
up.
like the ones that have action and comedy.
Yeah. That's the action I can watch. If it has to have both, though, I can't just watch one or the other.
3 months.
Oh, man.
So, dude, that's what happens when you get stuck spending your time at Texas Renaissance Festival. Check it out next year.
But yeah, Thor had more funny moments than I expected it to.
Then I would probably really like that one.
Hey, man.
There we go.
What, the Bruce Banner freaking out?
Maybe being hijacked for 2 years makes me a little weird.
Says, I know The Hitman's Bodyguard, but that's the only one I saw, a.k.a. Deadpool escorts Nick Fury.
It's pretty cool. I wanted to see it. It looked funny.
Especially when you put it like that.
Yeah, that makes it sound more enjoyable.
Yeah, when you think about it that way.
It's
I
not
think it'd be way more enjoyable if they're actually in costume, though.
it's not the first time you see some sort of associative like actors playing characters in another movie, like Swordfish.
Yeah.
You had Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman, and Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
Who were
Yeah.
all X-Men or Brotherhood of Evil Mutants or whatever.
Who was Vinnie Jones?
Juggernaut, bitch.
Nah,
Oh yeah, you're right.
He was the Juggernaut, bitch.
that was so nice.
Korg. Korg is the guy's name.
Korg?
Or
The rock guy in Thor.
yeah,
The one that Keith was talking about.
that was the one that he like.
He meant.
That was Cord.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Cord was the one he like knocked the head off of in the second movie. Probably one of the race, like
Snacks.
aliens.
Bugle.
They're buffalo.
Hot buffalo.
Harmony
Yeah.
called them cornucopias.
Yeah, she goes, why are you
They
eating
look like 'em.
cornucopias? I said, because they're good.
I had that thought,
Because they're delicious.
And they sometimes fit on my finger, but not lately.
but there's nothing in them.
There.
You can put seeds in there.
I liked Spider-Man: Homecoming. Jose said he didn't like it.
I really enjoyed it.
I thought that was the best outing I've seen on that character.
Yes. Definitely.
You had a really good supporting cast. Michael Keaton in no way seemed hokey.
No, he didn't.
I was actually terrified of that character. I was like, man, this guy has really got loose morals at this point.
Yeah.
You know,
Which made him creepy.
telling Peter Parker you'll kill everyone he loves. Fuck, just stay out of my way. But the
And he's talking to a kid, and that
Yeah.
made it worse. Like,
yeah,
because he's not an adult.
Wait a minute. Coolest cameo ever was in that movie. The actual Iron Spider outfit.
yeah, which we will probably be seeing in the upcoming Infinity War.
Yes.
So
Jose was upset he didn't take the suit.
The Iron Spider.
just wait for it. Just wait for it.
Because he's going to have it.
Yeah.
Karen was a good character. The suit.
That was cute.
I thought that was really cool. It was like a good way to bridge that gap for Peter Parker, you know, to have another persona that he can interact with.
Yeah.
Because he never had that in the comics.
No, he didn't.
He like really had that, you know, sheltered, very internal.
Yeah.
He was dealing with a lot of anguish because he didn't have anybody helping him solve his problems. He was just stumbling through it. Trying to be
Up until
Spider-Man.
him and Johnny Storm got closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then he finally had a friend.
Yeah.
Says he should have had it during Civil War.
Well, he had the suit. It's just
Yeah,
he
but
didn't have Karen yet.
Civil War didn't turn out like anybody thought it would. I thought somebody was going to die.
The one with the shield.
Yeah. I mean, you had two up-and-comers. I would have given it to Bucky first just because that's how it successfully became.
Yeah.
And then, of course, somehow bring Steve Rogers back because that happens in the Marvel Universe.
Frequently.
So I would not be surprised if they try to do that in the MCU at some point.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the characters have been killed off, supposedly. Like, maybe the Red Skull comes back.
Yeah.
You know. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd like to see Sebastian Stan with the shield. That'd be cool.
And then transition into giving
Falcon.
Sam Wilson. Yeah. But I think either one of them would have been a good choice in that film.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for the Black Panther movie.
sorry, there was a little bit left.
But yeah, Black Panther looks like it's going to be really good.
No,
Really good.
I am thoroughly impressed with their take on him as far as what we've seen in Civil War.
Yeah.
I think they picked a great actor to play him. and the actual, like, the way they created Wakanda and the way it looks, it's like something you would see ripped from the pages of Marvel.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. It's, I mean, mostly CG, but hell, you have to. They're a society based on, like, this alien metal.
Yeah.
Their chief form of commerce. Power, energy, all that shit.
All right, we're about out of time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
as always, we're brought to you by Captain Jack's Wait, are we ready? Okay. Just making sure I didn't just like blow it up here. Captain Jack's Elixirs.
Liquid?
Elixirs.
Good.
At CaptainJacksElixirs.com on 322 East Texas and Baytown, Texas.
yep.
Ta-da!
That does it for that.
And also, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we have a website, www.thenerdery.net. Any nominations or anything you can think of, make sure you send those in. You can send them on any of those or email theprez at
Nerdery.net.
thenerdery.net. Real simple.
Yeah. That's Prez with a Z.
Yeah.
Because we're hip like that. Shh. We're not a bunch of squares around here.
No, we're not old at all.
No. Not a bunch of squares in our 30s talking about like.
All right.
Shit.
We're like 10 minutes away from showing up next week in a fucking Elvis jumpsuit.
Oh my god. Fat
Dude.
Elvis, dude. Fat Elvis.
I can do it for a little while longer.
Oh.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'd say bye.
Bye.
Bye.